Hey Sagittarius, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to take a look at what's going on for you for the month of October. This is a general reading for the collective, so please keep in mind that this may or may not resonate for you. If it does not resonate for you, be sure to check out your other sign placements. You might be resonating with a different sign at this point in time in your life. If you find that this does resonate and if it is helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel and it's very much appreciated, you guys. Spirit, thank you for being here with us. What messages does the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for October for their highest good, please? What message do you have for the sign of Sagittarius for their highest good, please? One card for the sign of Sagittarius for its highest good, please. You got two cards that came out. Hold on. Wow, and these cards go together perfectly. So you have release and you have purification. So it's like letting go of the toxic, purifying your life, letting go of all of the toxic energy or people. Fire signs seem to be resonating with that energy very high right now. The Leo reading that I just did was actually based off of releasing the negative and the toxic. So you might have Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo in your life. Check out that reading for maybe a little bit more information. Let's see, we have the garden and the gate. That's number 30 for those of you interested in numerology. The garden and the gate is all about accepting things as they are where you're at, okay? But if you want to change things, then you have to go through that gate. You can see on that card where she's standing at. You know, she's just in this little area. And yes, this area is beautiful. This area is comfortable to her. Okay, but if she walks through that gate, she has the whole world out here. And that's what this is the energy of, is just realizing that if you just walk through that gate, then you have the whole world at your fingertips. But in order to do that, it's like you've got to release some things that you're holding on to. What message do you have for the sign of Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Sagittarius need to know for their highest good? Thank you. Between worlds. And that is number 3. So you have 3 and you have 3, okay? Between worlds is about just not knowing where to go next. You're kind of stuck in between two different aspects of life right now. And it's like, part of it is, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay in this beautiful garden with all these great, you know, smelling flowers and this little birdhouse up here and the butterflies flying around, or do I just fling open the gate and just say to hell with it all and walk out? It's kind of the energy that you're in right now, is just the, what choice do I need to make for my highest good? And that could be the purification process that you're going through, is just releasing what you've been holding on to, some fear, some anxiety about moving forward or something in your life. This is a time of transition for pretty much all signs, okay? It's just a major transformation going on for a lot of people right now. A lot of people are having to make choices about what do they want more, you know, for their future. It's like we're going through this period of self-reflection and self-evaluation, and we're seeing where we stand, where we've been, and how do we want to proceed forward. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October, please? What messages do they need to know for their highest good? What messages do you have for the sign of Sagittarius, please? Eight of Cups. There's that energy of the walking away, the walking away from everything that has not been emotionally fulfilling to you, heading into this sunshine. And what's pulling my eye is the sun and the sunflower. Okay, then you have the will, the change, accepting this change, good karma coming in. 8 of Pentacles. It's all about the work that you put into something. Are you willing to put the work into moving away from the past, the you know, the toxic, I don't really sense anything toxic. I sense more of a stagnation period for you. I think you've just kind of been in a rut. And it's like you've been thinking about like, hey, you know, if I could do this or this or this, my life would move forward in a much more positive way. But it's like, are you willing to put the work into it? And I mean, it looks like for October, that's kind of where your mind is going to be at, is putting the work into something, getting something better going for your life, be it either in your love life, your work life, you know, career or whatever. And you have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups. So it's like once you let go of this past, once you let go of everything that you've been holding on to, the stagnation period, this just stillness that has been your life, and you accept like other people coming into your life and helping you out. Not necessarily helping you out financially, not helping you out with that, helping you out more in a way of emotional fulfillment. It's like, see how she's just standing here by herself? She's like, she's got her back kind of like to the world. And that's kind of where you're at right now. But what she's facing is these three people together. So it's like she's standing here looking like, I want this. This is what I want. Like I want a new sense of community, a new sense of friendship. I want to reestablish, reach out maybe to people that I've known in the past. And that could be one of the Six of Cups is here, is that you're thinking about friendships that you've had in the past, or family members that you haven't connected for, you know, with in quite a while. So we have the Six of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Wands. It's like there's a little bit of burden about taking action on this, but it's also releasing the burdens, because she's heading out of this reading. So she's come down this hill. She's, you know, starting out over here, heading towards emotional fulfillment. She, he, whatever, you know, there's no genders here, okay? And it's like she's traveling down through this mountain over all these obstacles that she's been through in her past. And again, I'm not picking up any type of like a toxic energy, just more of less like being in a rut. But it's like she's heading out, like she's done with this. She's done with having her guard up and having her back to the world. And she's ready now to just move out into, you know, this open, like she's ready to open this gate. Okay. She's ready to step out into that beautiful unknown and find out what's out there. And it could involve people from your past. Again, reaching out and connecting with friends or family that maybe you haven't spoke to in a while. And it could be them coming in to kind of help you propel forward. Six of Swords is moving past that place of the mental exhaustion and the conflict and the chaos that you've gone through in the past. So it's putting yourself into a better place. But this is all about your mind, okay? It's about your thoughts, your mind, your dreams, your everything that's internal to you. It's putting your mind into a better place, and you're ready for it. You're ready to take action on that. I think you're really just tired of the rut, the you know, the daily grind, the day in, day out. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. But it's like, in order to move forward, in order to make this change, you have to work for it. It's like, you know, you're willing to, you know, because the Eight of Pentacles is down here. It's knighting this Queen of Wands. So you're ready to take action. You're willing to work towards it. And that's what October is going to be about for you. It's about putting your life into a better place. I don't feel like you're in a bad place. Like I said, there's nothing toxic about this reading. It's just the stagnancy. It's like you're moving past that. You're ready to go back out into the world again. Maybe you've been in hermit mode for quite a while. You've just been solitary, kind of doing things on your own. And now you're ready to step back out of that. Again, this between worlds card is like, do I do it? Do I not? You're going to choose to do it. You're going to do whatever you need to do to move yourself forward. The Eight of Cups is also knighting the Queen of Wands. So it's like you're putting the work in to leave all of this past behind you. And you're accepting this companionship and this friendship, and you're getting back out there and just being around people again. This is also a common theme that's coming up in readings. It's just about togetherness, sense of community, being around like-minded people. I'm sensing laughter, like just being around people who make you laugh. And I don't think that that's the energy you've been in for quite a while. So you're remembering the good times that you've either had with friends and family before, and those are the people that you're going to reach out to, or you're going into like a new community, a new church group, a new online forum where you guys will actually meet in person, like a book reading club or an exercise club. I mean, it could be anything, okay? But it's definitely a change that's coming for the better for you. And you're instigating this change, okay? This is not something that the universe is coming in saying, hey, we're kicking you in the butt and we're propelling you forward. This is the change that you're enacting on your own. You're choosing to make this forward movement, okay? Because it's like you've realized that it's just time. Maybe you went through a bad relationship and you just took some time out for yourself. So this could be even about you getting back out and dating again, okay? And of course, with dating does come some burdens. Like, you have a work schedule. Now you have to make time to go out and to meet people and to, get dressed up for the date. And it's like, oh, well, that didn't work. So now I've got to meet another person. And so, with dating comes a lot of burdens. With any type of adding people back into your life or new communities or whatever your situation may be, of course, that's going to come with some burdens. But it's like, again, you're traveling past all of this, going out into this big world. And it's a little bit of fear, that always is. But it's like you're moving past that fear, okay? Because fear is internal. There's nothing external about fear. It's how we feel on the inside in this type of situation. So you're moving past that. And it's a really great energy. It's a beautiful energy. So for what I'm picking up is just the month of October is all about you kind of getting back out into the world, seeing the world again. We're going to use a different deck. What is going to be the biggest challenge for Sagittarius for this reading, please? Month of October, what is going to be the biggest challenge? Okay, so the Three of Cups came out in reverse, and that's where I would put this card at. Whatever the first card would be at, this is the position that it's going to lay in. So it's laying on top of the Three of Cards upright. So your biggest challenge is getting back out there. Your biggest challenge is just meeting a group of people and getting to know people or reconnecting with people from your past or something along the lines of that. But it's just about socializing. Okay, and again, that could come with the burden of, what kind of time frame do I have? Or, again, if it's going into like the dating field, it's like, oh, well, dating sucks. Okay, frankly, it just does. And that's all about, again, well, I met with this person and that didn't work out. And now I've got to try to meet with somebody else. And, so you meet with a second person and that doesn't work out. So now you're meeting with the third person. And, it's just this process of meeting somebody and just dating is hell. So if that's your situation, believe me, I'm actually right there with you. And, it is. But that's your challenge is just, your biggest part of your challenge is just getting yourself back out there and meeting new people. And, you have the Three of Cups up right here. So it's like you're going to be out there meeting people. Okay, if it's not dating, and I'm not saying that it is, it's just, I'm trying to call out any scenarios that I may see. But, it's just the challenge of getting back out there, being around people, being in some type of a social situation. Because, again, I'm just picking up the energy of where you've been in solitary mode for quite some time. What else do we got for the challenge, please, for Sagittarius for this reading? What else do we have for the challenge, please? Every freaking card. Hold on. Okay, challenge number 2. The Sun card in reverse. So it's like seeing the happiness and the joy in a situation. The Sun card in the upright, so happiest card in the tarot deck. It's the card of hope and opportunity and expansion and growth and things happening. So that's, coming in as your challenge is just, again, seeing the possibility. It's making this choice. And what is can I get one more card for a challenge, please? One more card for the challenge, please. And sunflowers and sunflowers. Again, it's purification, release. Release any fears that you have. Release anything that you are holding on to that you think may be a burden. Two of Cups. That's partnerships, it's relationships. It does not have to be a romantic relationship. It could just simply be meeting these friends and meeting this new group. And, again, it's coming in as your challenge. So it's like, do I get out here and meet these people? And it's like, with the Sun in reverse, it's kind of like you're holding your own self back. Okay, it's not external forces that would be making you unhappy. It's like you're making your own self unhappy by not reaching out and by not socializing and just meeting new people, or again dating if that's your situation. We also have the Ten of Pentacles that came out with the Four of Pentacles, and these two fell together or came out like that. So I'm going to keep those two together. It's like holding on to maybe traditional beliefs that you've had, this legacy, this home system that you've had, and you're holding on to the idea of the happy home. But the problem is that's just not where you're at in your life right now. But in order to flip this sun around, again, you've got to get out there and just meet people. Okay, you've got to open yourself up, and you are going to do that. So it's like the beginning of the month is just all about reflecting over everything that you've been through and wanting to reach out. And then you're going to finally make that decision to go ahead and reach out and to do what you need to do. But it's like when this new group of people comes into your life, or when you start dating, or you reconnect with past family members, that's where the sun flips upside down. Yeah, there's the Hermit right there on the bottom. That's the energy of just being, stagnant and taking the time out. You've been in this hermit mode for quite some time. So your challenge is stepping back out into the world, okay? And you're obviously going to do that. And it's going to open up a lot of things for you. What is the best advice, please, for Sagittarius in this situation? Best advice is, Five of Pentacles. It's get yourself out of this lack mentality. It does not have to be about finances. It could be that, again, people from the past have made you feel left out in the cold. But your advice is, in the traditional tarot, one of the traditional meanings is that they're right beside a building, that's lit up. There's people inside of this building. So it's like, go inside, see the people, okay? And that's your best advice, is just go look for the people. I'm not getting anything off of this card other than go look for the people. It's kind of weird, but that's just the biggest wording that I'm getting off of it, is go look for the people. Can I get one more card on advice, please? One more card for advice, please, for Sagittarius for the month of October in this situation. Queen of Pentacles. All of the queens are action-oriented queens. They are, whether it's the Queen of Swords is action-oriented towards her thought processes, but she's applying the energy to it. The Queen of Wands is all about that forward movement, that action, that acting on the impulse. And this Queen of Pentacles is all about your home, again, your home life, your growth, your the potential to make things, to create things, create partnerships even included. She's the queen who can just turn nothing into something. Okay. So it's like, the best advice is just look for the people. The people are going to help you grow. Okay. She's the queen of growth, the queen of expansion. So with having two queens here, though, it's definitely the energy of like bossing up in your own life, taking control of your life, knowing what you need to do and then acting on it, putting in the work that you need to, to put in to make this situation better for yourself, to pull yourself out of that stagnant position that you've been in. And again, it's just releasing a lot of burdens, okay? It's purifying and releasing. That's where you're at for October. So you guys, I hope this helped you. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If it didn't, check out your other sign placements. I mean, that's just the biggest thing that I can tell you. I don't know why. It's just my mind went right back to that card again. Look for the people. So maybe go online, look for some type of groups, that are in your local community. Again, like it could be a book club, it could be an exercise club, or a foodie club, where you all get together and try out new restaurants, and you're all a group of strangers who's getting to know each other. It's that type of energy of just look for the people, okay? So, you guys, I hope this helped, and I will see you next video. Good luck.